Hello everyone. In the previous video we were talking about the types of white blood cells, and these are the parts of the immune system. They help in the internal defense for the body when any pathogen or antigen in the body. Now we want I want to solve first question 10 with you. If you remember, question 10 is what it was. They gave you the three types of white blood cells: the macrophage, T cells, and B cells. They give like the nickname for each one of them. The nickname for macrophage is destroyer. The nickname of T cells activator or attacker. The nickname for B cells, these are responder. Okay. Now we want to compare between them. To write now the main function of each one of them. Here for macrophage, they destroy pathogens by engulfing and digesting them. We have mentioned that for the macrophage. For the T cells, attacks infected body cells. Also, these are what the killer T cells. The helper T cells, they do what? Activate B cells to make antibodies. Also, the helper T cells. So these are for the helper T cells. Also activate the killer T cells, if you remember. For the B cells, makes antibodies that attach to antigen and tags them for destruction. That's what we said about the B cells. Now to understand more and to make like a review for this, I want you to open your book, page 105, to talk about these. So look here. We want in this diagram here on page 105 to trace the path of the B cell response using a solid line. Trace the path of the T cell responding using the dashed line. We want to look at each one of them. Look at this one first. Here it shows like a virus. Okay, a virus that enters the body may be destroyed by macrophage, or the virus may get through to infect body cells. So these viruses, they might be what? Engulfed by the macrophages, or what? They get through the body. Once the macrophage saw the virus, this virus will it engulfed by the macrophage. So a macrophage engulf the virus particles and show the viral antigen. These macrophage activate the helper T cell. Look here, the antigen here is showed where on the body of the macrophage, as you see. Okay. Now what's gonna happen? These macrophages, after they engulf, they might what? They activate other white blood cells. The other white blood cells are activated. Here you have the helper T cells. They will be activated by the macrophages. So the receptor, which is a protein on the body of the helper T cell, it will detect this viral antigen on the body of the macrophage. So it will be what? It will be detected, or it will be respond. There is an antigen. There is something in the body. So helper T cell recognize the viral antigen on the macrophage. The helper T cell trigger two response. So helper T cells, the T cell response, and the B cell response. So the helper T cell, it will what? It trigger what? It trigger the killer T cell, and the helper T cell, the helper T cell may activate what? The B cells. So let's talk about the killer T cell. Now this virus, it might get through, and go and infect body cell. So now killer T cell is activated, and the viral antigen on the body of the body cell, on the body cell. So killer T cell recognize that viral antigen on the infected body cell. So the killer T cell destroy the infected cells and cause the cell to release the virus particle. So this is the for how the killer T cell is work. The helper T cell, it might what activate B cell. Okay, so the activated B cell, it will produce like antibodies. Antibodies bind to the viral antigen, form clumps, and tag the virus for destruction. And antibodies shape is specialized to match an antigen like a key fits a lock. Okay, so look at it how the antibodies will be. Now the activated B cell, after the antibody bind with this virus, the macrophage will come and what destroy this virus. Okay, now you have a question 12. How do helper T cells differ from B cells? Helper T cells coordinate the immune response and activate killer T cells, and B cells, activated B cells make antibodies that attach to antigen. All right, the answer here. Please copy the answer. So copy the answer for this one. Put it on your note in your book. Here also I want you to know, let's talk about the similarity. This is the difference between the T cells and B cells. What about the similarities between B cells and T cells? Actually, the similarity, both are white blood cells. Okay, this is the similarity. Now the difference, as we mentioned, T cells can attack infected cells. B cells don't attack, but rather produce antibodies that tag specific antigen for destruction. So what is the thing that destroy at the end after the activated B cells produce the antibody? The macrophage will come and what and destroy. Okay, so look here. Look at this question here. Copy it, please. Copy the question and the answer. What is one similarity and one difference between T cells and B cells? Similarity, both are white blood cells. Difference, T cells attack infected body cell. B cells don't attack but rather produce antibodies that specific antibodies that tag specific antigen for destruction. Okay, so copy this answer is very important. I'll give you another question here. Coughing and sneezing are common symptom of a cold. Research how coughing and sneezing help the body fight infection. How do you think the coughing and sneezing it fight the infection? Look at this question here. So the question again, as you see, copy this question. Coughing and sneezing are common symptoms of cold. Research coughing and sneezing help the body fight infection. So the answer, they help carry irritant and pathogens that have become trapped in mucus, okay, out of the respiratory system. So this one is very important. Okay, how do we respond? If you have any question about the immune system, the white blood cells, or internal body defense, please send me your question. Thank you for listening.